What's up, guys? It's Sunday, March 17th, 2024. We're at the Bitcoin block height of 835,124. Happy St. Patrick's Day. It's going to be crazy down here in Las Vegas, that's for sure. But I hope you guys are doing well. I made a Satoshi Saturday video yesterday. If you haven't checked that out, go ahead. I'm out here just running a quick couple of errands. And you know, when I'm out, I like to talk to people. And depending on my mood, like today I got a Bitcoin shirt on, but sometimes I'll have like a America shirt, or Biden's not my president, or Trump 2024, or something to trigger somebody, right? But I was talking about America today to somebody, and they were telling me, because I always ask them, I say, hey, well, how you think the country's going? Just to see where they're at. Either they say, oh man, Biden is great, or no, they'll say Trump is terrible. No, nobody says Biden's great. They'll say Trump is terrible and we need to get rid of him and all this other stuff. Or they'll say we need Trump back or whatever. Well, this particular individual doesn't like Trump too much. I said, oh, okay. I said, what's the problem? You know, he said, well, he's this and that, all the basic brain on MSDNC talking points, of course. And they said, did you hear what he said about it's all gonna burn down or whatever it is? And I heard what he said, and I heard it in context, and he's right. It is gonna burn down. I believe no matter who wins, there's going to be not literally burned down, but I believe we're gonna have some chaos. I do. If there's an election, I still am about 70% thinking there won't be an election, because there's no way Joe Biden can win fairly, obviously. I mean, the guy doesn't even know where he's at. So how's he gonna win? I still think they're gonna insert the American Psycho Gavin Newsom in office, but that's for another video. But what I think is gonna happen is if there is an election and if Biden wins, then the Patriots, because there's no way you can win fairly, they're gonna raise some hell. I believe that. And then the opposite side, if Biden loses, or whoever, Gavin Newsom, whoever loses and Trump wins, then the lefties are gonna go crazy. Gonna absolutely go crazy. I'm talking about the far left. It's not, because there's some Democrats that are actually sane, a few of them, and even they think that the cost of living is high. If I was Donald Trump's campaign advisor, political advisor, I would tell him to go to New York and Chicago and have some rallies there. I think he can turn a few areas red, not California. Can't go to San Fran shithole or nothing like that, but Chicago is definitely feeling it. The game is, and the jig is up for these Democrats, thinking that black people are just gonna fall in line because they're black and they're supposed to vote Democrat. A lot of them are not doing it anymore, and I've been talking to a few of them, and you know, and again, it's not about Republican versus Democrat, but I'd rather just not vote at all, to be honest. But, you know, you should vote, of course, but I do want them to vote. But if they're going to vote for Biden just because it's Democrat, I wouldn't want them to vote, because that's just idiotic, in my opinion. It just is. But that's what I think is going to happen, unfortunately. I hope it doesn't. I hope there is peace, but I just don't see any scenario in the divided states of America, because we're divided right now, ladies and gentlemen. We just are. And I truly believe we need an America First president in the White House. Is Donald Trump perfect? No, but I wanted Vivek Ramaswamy, but he doesn't have enough experience yet, and he needs to get into the White House. So whatever job that he gets in, if he gets in there with Trump, whether it's VP or some kind of cabinet on his staff, then maybe in 2028 and 2032 he'll be the president. But we're in for some crazy times. We're almost at the end of the first quarter of March, so I don't know, man. So far so good. I mean, of course it's craziness, but I mean, look what they do, man. Look how they twist Donald Trump's words. I mean, all this stuff that's going on with Biden. I mean, you saw the court case, I think it was last week. Yeah, last week or 2 weeks ago, where they had the Asian guy who said that Joe Biden was not fit or not mentally capable enough to go to court. That's how they got him off, because he was playing both sides. He was playing the Democratic side, saying, hey, I don't want to convict him or charge him with the documents, the classified documents. But at the same time, he pissed the Democrats off by saying he's, you know, not mentally acute and mentally aware. And the Democrats are harping on that. I'm sitting there going, you guys got to look at the the big picture. He's not getting charged. But again, we know it's a two-tier justice system. It just is. I don't care if you're Democrat, Republican. Just look how they treat Trump and look how they treat Biden. When you look at a news outlet and all they do is talk about that person in a bad light, like there's nothing good about him, Donald Trump, I mean, that just goes to show you. You know what I mean? I'm not saying he's this perfect guy and he walks on water or nothing like that, but if you watch the mainstream media, there's nothing good about him. Nothing. Even Fox News is against Donald Trump. They are. Now there's some pretty good reporters there, I guess, or whatever you call them, journalists, I guess, a few of them. But Fox News is compromised too. They're not America first. They're a neocon establishment news media that's corrupted and captured. They're just different from CNN, and they tell a lot more truth than CNN does. CNN just lies about everything. MSDNC lies about absolutely everything. That's just a propaganda machine. But even CNN every once in a while gets it right. But they didn't get it right what they did with Don Lemon. I'll tell you that. Don Lemon is a piece of shit. Excuse my language. He is just a piece of shit. He's so stupid. That man is so dumb, man. Anyways. And I can make a whole 20-minute thing talking about Donald Lemon. But anyways, I hope you guys are doing well. Again, watch that Satoshi Saturday video. If you haven't watched those, start from the beginning to the top. And learn about how important these Satoshis are. Now, again, I have a lot of people telling me that even my friend told me today on the phone that I pay too much attention to politics and I need to just focus on Bitcoin. Nah, I can't do that, man. It's God, family, country, Bitcoin, in that order. And I will never, ever, ever not learn about my country or not defend my country and what the founding fathers left for us. A lot of people died for that. And ain't no way, man. Ain't no way. But I will say this, if our country becomes a country that is not based on the ideals and the blood, sweat, and tears of our founding fathers, then I'll change. But right now, we still have hope. And I believe Donald Trump right now in 2024 is the man to do that. Again, he's not perfect, but he's the best option we have right now until we move on into the future. But until then, guys, keep working, keep your head on the swivel, keep going on what you know about what's going on, like learn things. And as a man and as a woman, it's your job to learn about what's going on in the world and learn how the world works as quickly as you can, okay? And while you're doing that, sorry, I just got distracted. This guy keeps looking at me. This is what happens when you don't edit. So you're working, when you're working, you know, outside of work, work harder on yourself than you do your job. That's what the great Jim Rohn always says. I used to listen to him all the time. I started listening to him again. And while you're working, and if you have a need to save, and you should save your energy, your hard-earned energy, you already know what to do, guys. Put it into the best way to save. And for me, the only way to save. And that's Bitcoin. I love each and every one of you, and I'll talk to you soon. Peace and love, guys.